And that's another major problem people have when preparing for coding interviews on websites like LeetCode, because their judging system is the same as the one I had in the Olympiads. Nobody actually looks at the quality of your code, they have no flag, no score for it, and so you can feel amazing that you grind a lot of problems and have accepted on hundreds of them, but the quality of your code is not. It's just like baking a cake. You can mix in all the right ingredients together and get a cake out of the oven, but how do you know that it's good? Does it look good? Is the texture good? Is the taste good? You really need somebody else to taste it so you can get that feedback. Adding fuel to the fire, most of the discussions in the communities or the comments on these coding questions show people that wrote poor quality code, and this is a problem because you're gonna feel like you're on the right path because your code is similar to them, and you're gonna keep repeating the same mistakes and bomb interviews without even being aware. To level up the quality of your code, consider using these hacks. First of all, ditch names like X, Y, array, and stuff like that is meaningless and nobody can understand what its purpose is. Instead, use meaningful names like first name, age, country, and anything that's relatable. It's like the roles in a play. They have to make sense and they make things a lot clearer. Next on the list, code architecture. And trust me, your worst enemy is duplicate code. If you have 10 lines of code here and the same 10 lines of code in other place in your program, or even if they are 90% the same, then you probably can use a function, incorporate all of that code into a function with arguments that is going to solve a specific task, and you can call that function for how many times you want. You can call it for different contexts, different arguments, and the best part, if you have a bug in your code, you are just going to take a look at that function instead of 10 places in your program to correct it. Another huge mistake that people make during interviews is that they jump to writing code or thinking about the solution without having fully understood the problem statement first.